Wing HQ advises us to prepare for a long stay in Amiens. The trenches are being fortified and it's starting to look like another Verdun. Trench warfare is a damn stupid way to fight a war, if you ask me. I'm patrolling the Somme today with one of the other chaps. Bosch patrols have increased in response to our river raids. There are no more easy days. The river was unusually quiet, but above the momentary still, we were in for a clash. We faced the fairest of all possible fights, a 2-on-2 encounter with a pair of E3s. Been thinking a lot about my family. Hoped I was over my loneliness, but I suppose it never goes away. But if I can still feel homesick, then at least it means I can feel something. Farah says to stop whinging and start thinking about protection. His informant reports a 1430 strike at Arras, and 2 of us are being dispatched as a welcome wagon. Fritz's flyers at Arras were up on us by 1. What they didn't have was the fear of failure drummed into their hearts by a loudmouth named Farah. No matter what we do, it doesn't please that fool Farah. We risk our lives, we follow orders, we help the mechanics service our planes, and we shoot down Germans. All we want is our post on time. All he can say is, "Leave me alone, ladies." Pillock. I'm off with 2 of the others for some balloon busting at All Noir. No doubt I'll be keeping an eye out for our old friend Archie. Few things in the wild make balloon hunters happier than what we found at All Noir. 2 of the fat devils with no fighter cover. They were ours alone for the stalking. I understand we're now using these monstrous vehicles called tanks. Not very reliable, I hear, and certainly not enough of a weapon to bring victory on the Somme. I wouldn't want to be in one. They look like death traps. They can't be doing too well, or HQ would be sending them to overrun the Cambrai aerodrome instead of sending us to bomb it. With His Majesty's armoured buggies bogged down in their tracks, we closed in on Cambrai with AA fire erupting all around. We'd have to be a lot more impressive than these tanks or we'd face a similar fate. Some of the men presented Farah with a petition complaining about the delays with the post. Farah says he's not interested in petitions, he's got much bigger problems to deal with. The enemy's position on the Somme is being reinforced with anti-aircraft batteries. Farah wants us to strafe the work crews and have them running for the hills by dusk. If we raise any Archie, that'll be the icing on the cake. Paralleling the combat zone, I wasn't sure which was going to be more fun. Seeing the new AA guns incinerated or watching work crews tumble like circus clowns. We have a new member in the camp, a chaplain. Holy Joe, we call him. Some of us have been wondering what a chaplain is doing at an aerodrome, but the first thing he did was straighten out our post situation with just one wire to HQ. Any man of the cloth who can work miracles like that has my backing. Stoic as always, Farah is letting the whole thing blow over and sending 4 of us to escort a bomber to Hirson. As we crossed into enemy territory, 2 E3s and a D2 tirelessly attacked us west of Hirson. For the moment, Prussian discipline in the sky was alive and well, and closing in on us fast. Holy Joe cleaned us out last night in a marathon poker game. Never thought I'd be gambling with a clergyman, but the whole thing was his idea. Not only did he organise our debauchery, I think he has a direct line to you-know-who. 1 game and I already owe him 2 guineas. Hope I live to get a rematch. 4 of us have the noon patrol, and Farah wants us to do at least as well as the morning boys. They brought down 2 Fokkers. With Holy Joe's prayers, I'm going for 2 of my own. Then it's back to the card table for another hand with the man of God. Not sure which is the bigger gamble, playing poker with Holy Joe or playing the odds against Fritz. With 3 Eindeckers baiting us below, we called their bluff and cut the deck for a life and death hand. Farah broke up our midnight poker game last night. Thought he was going to join us, but instead we got a bunch of hoo-ha about irresponsibility. What a laugh we all had listening to Farah and Holy Joe debate the morality of gambling. They were at it until dawn. Going up on mid-morning patrol with two of the boys. The front is hot and we need to keep it from getting hotter. Outnumbered 4-3, we faced a pair of biplanes flanked by a couple of monos. We were ready for their attack, though I had a feeling we were about to witness a new level of Hun determination.